Wait, we are live.
Yeah. Hey guys, we are live here on Life After Life. Thanks for joining us. We've got our teammate Amitabh and our special guest with us today is Michael. Now I've forgotten how to pronounce it because you've been doing your thing.
Carrico, come on,
Carrico.
Chris.
He's joining us I believe you're in Vegas right now, right?
Yeah, Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Oh,
So
Las Vegas, Chris.
Las Vegas. How fun.
Paradise.
Yep, we're going to talk EVPs, two of mine and Mike's favorite things. So,
Electronic voice phenomena.
yep.
Yeah. Chris is all about that.
So, those that are with us, thanks for joining us. So, Mike, tell us how you got into this.
Let me see. When I was part of a group and the group disbanded years ago, I decided I was going to pursue EVP. So I started buying voice recorders and practicing and always thinking, I need to go to a haunted location to get EVP. So I kept practicing and practicing, and you don't need a DR60, to get EVP. You don't need to go to a haunted location to get EVP. I get mine always at home. It's always a class A or class B. I get them at home. I don't need to go to a haunted location to get electronic voice phenomenon, but it depends on what you want to do, because there's different branch of ITC, instrumental transcommunication. Some people use the radio, some people use the portal, some people use, different phones. I've seen people use phones. Actually, that's I know it's an old Nokia.
I have her old phone here. I want to try.
Yeah. But see, using this, what I've been doing I have a friend in the UK. His name is Paul Faircloth, and Paul uses a Nokia flip phone. So he gets amazing EVPs off the recorder off his Nokia flip phone. So he said to me, he goes, it'd be really great, if people tried it a little bit more. So I was like, you know what, let me try it. So I sent away on eBay, got one for $15, of course, and I was trying it with with different ghost boxes. I was trying it with my I don't have my Radio Shack 12-587. I sent that out to get fixed. It was damaged. But with my other one, with my older Sangeans, the Talk TB1 with the S box, I was trying sessions with that. And then going back and listening to it, I'm like, oh my God, the Nokia adds something a little bit more to when spirit is trying to come through and talk. So with the last, probably within the last month and a half, 2 months, I've been using the Nokia more. And on my TikTok channel and on Facebook, I've been posting my sessions. And of course, now I'm starting to get captions on them so everybody can understand what's being said. Before I wasn't putting captions, and people were like, well, what did it say? I'm like, just listen, this is what they're saying. I would kind of translate on what that would be being said. But now with captions, it's a little bit easier. Like on right on Christmas, I took my Olympus voice recorder out on the patio and I go, can you guys come through and say happy holidays to all of our friends? And so when they came through, I said happy holidays to all of our friends on Facebook and TikTok.
Wow.
Yeah. And then the last session I did, I messaged you, Amitabh, about it, that I was doing a session on, I can't remember which radio. I'm trying to think of the last radio I used. Anyway, to make a long story short, the spirit came through. A lot of people, when you're listening to a ghost box, you have to listen very carefully to the small snippets that are being put through. Like as on certain ghost boxes, you can control the speed rate on it, but certain ones you can't. There's like 3 or 4 that I've hacked myself that you can't control it. But listening, some people are listening just to the voice. You can't just listen to the voice. You got to listen to the background also, because background voices come through also. So when I was sitting there listening to it and reviewing the audio, I was like, oh my God, there's the spirits coming through saying, help me, Mike. They're trying to kill me.
Wow.
And they're coming for me, Mike. Please help me. When you sit
Wow.
there and hear that, that's like, this poor soul, something's happening. He's in a dark place or they're confused because that's what most of it is.
Or just having flashbacks, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like what
You know,
happened
us-
in the last minutes or.
this is a shell. Our body is a shell. But what's inside when we pass on is an energy. When that energy goes to wherever it's supposed to go, there's confusion. So when people are using a ghost box or a portal, they're communicating with the energy, the soul, the angel. I always ask, are you a soul, an angel, a spirit, a ghost? Ghost usually connected with earth, is wandering around, still kind of lost. Spirit is with heaven. Angel is with heaven. I don't ask about, because once in a while I'll get a hell come through because I don't want to really deal with negative entities. Once in a while they'll slip through and call me a hole, or I get that.
I get this all the
Yeah.
time. I get all the time.
But it's to me, using these tools, it's a telephone for them to speak to us, and they get so excited, and then they tell their other counterparts, their other souls and other angel friends, that this guy can talk to us, she can talk to us, he can talk to us through these devices. And when they get excited, all of the communication comes through, and you try to weave your way through to understand what they're trying to say. Because they get excited. They're like, I haven't talked to anybody in so long in the real world. In the afterlife, I'm sure they talk to each other. But when we're in the physical world trying to communicate with them, they're happy that they're contacting somebody that can maybe pass on a message to maybe a loved one saying that I'm okay. It's very, for me, it's a positive experience.
Yes.
Right.
It's a journey.
It's always a positive experience when you feel like you're doing something.
Yeah. It's a good, at first when I started the journey, I was like, do I want to get back into this again? I was like, yeah, I'll try it. I'll go into EVP again. I'll do the spirit box thing again. So I started going on eBay, going on Amazon, and buying things I shouldn't be.
I'm cursed with Amazon. Chris is too. We have a thing going on. It's something bad, I have a little angel and a little devil thing. My devil thing loves Amazon, but eBay, oh, we love eBay.
So do you build all your stuff, right?
Huh?
Do you build all your stuff, right?
Yes, I built all my stuff. So, you don't have to be, I'm not going to mention names about other ITC researchers, because it's not a bruise your competition, bruise your ego competition thing here.
Yeah, I get it.
It's like you can build a ghost box or a portal for less than $200 to $100.
Right.
It's not
even
hard.
less than that. Even less than
now
that.
you could do a beginner's one.
Yeah. I can build. I sometimes build for friends, like in Brazil, like people that don't have much, and we can build a decent one, not with all the all the things we like it, but a decent one for 80, sometimes $100.
Exactly.
If you're very careful, because it will not be a tough one, but if you're very careful with and don't drop it, it will last for a bit.
Yeah.
But it's all about the intention that you put it out. Don't drop it. Don't drop it.
I want to bring this forward.
I had a very good experience a couple weeks ago doing sessions at home, because I'm trying to switch to the way of my channel go. One day I just woke up and I thought, wow, I have all these things and I'm not doing anything that I feel like I'm helping someone. Instead of giving things for free to people that sometimes turn ungrateful for what you did, or just be friends with you because they wanted something for free, I start thinking more about the spirits.
Oh
And
yeah.
this is something that will shock Chris, because Chris know how much I always hate to talk to spirits. It was not my thing.
Yeah.
But one day I just woke up and I think I should be doing better for the spirits
Yeah.
and not for the people. More about. So when I start turning on my portals, like the portals you have, I start to playing around. When I say play around, it's turn on and just let it play all day.
Yeah.
Michael, I got people calling me. I was in the kitchen and I got Fatima, like they're calling me.
Mm-hmm.
I was in shock. Like, this is real. They know I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
They know I want to help them. So some of that experience I never put in my channel, because
Yeah.
these are my experience. They were talking to me. This is not a show.
No.
This is something they will show me. Okay, you never believe us, so now it is. You know what I mean? And
That's
then my views about EVPs, and I watch you all the time.
well, that's the bonding experience that you have through spirit.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know,
having a law.
which is good. You know, on the paradox box, you know, I got San Benito, you know, Saint Benedict,
Mm-hmm.
and then I got some crosses, you know, just to
Like
keep
mine.
which are blessed, because it's just common
My
courtesy.
portals have all the things that I believe in Brazil, like all
Yeah.
the. It's all about culture.
Yeah.
These are things from your culture for your beliefs. In Brazil, we have so many too. So my portals have a lot of things hanging on
Yeah.
it
There's nothing to
that
mess.
are from my culture, and this is that's amazing too, to see like another person from another culture have the same stuff. You know what
Yeah,
I
but
mean?
it's being raised Catholic, you know.
Yeah,
Like
I was raised Catholic too, but I went to so many things,
I did too. Communion,
and
catechism. Yeah, I
I
know.
went around a lot, because you start to see that when come about religion, I don't believe have one that is right, but I believe all the religions have something good.
Yes.
So I start to picking up the good things in each religion and
Mhm.
bring it to me, and the
Yes.
things I don't believe in, I don't think is a thing that I
Yeah.
don't think God will be like that. I
Yeah.
just take it out and I do the good. And this is how I live my life. One little thing from here and there. And that's how I go.
Oh, let me plug this in before I break it. Oh, I don't
So
want.
the last session I did, Mike, I asked it specifically, like, I need an answer in Portuguese. I need you to say yes or no, but in Portuguese. And this is I have in my channel, Chris. You can check it out. It's on the shorts. I was trying out my big portal because I was off for like 2 years, and I turn on and I'm like, just give me a yes or no in Portuguese. I just want to know if you are capable to understand Portuguese. And out of nowhere, I even jumped my chair. Thank you God that the camera was not filming me, because I was like, I behind the camera was on the portal, but I was like I want to turn off this, turn off. But it
But
came out, yes, like sing very strong.
see,
So I'm learning about that. The
I get
spirits
that too.
can.
I'll get Spanish come through. Sometimes they'll get C or no, you know. But when I turn on the ghost box and let's start the portal to go through, I'll get hi Mike or Mike's here. You know.
I like they call me my name, and not Amitaf, but they call me my name. Like that day I was in the kitchen, hey Fatima. And I was like, and I was alone at home.
Oh.
Kids were in school.
Yeah.
Grandma was in her sister, the other guy in the work. And I was like, hi. And I was looking for my dog. Let's go with me because I have to turn this off.
It's fun. It's funny because the reaction that you get from them. Especially when they respond to your questions. Like the last one I asked, where did you pass away? And they said New York City. Another time when I was asking questions, I said, how did you pass? and it was kind of sad. They said suicide. You know,
Oh,
so some of
that's
the
hard.
answers we
That's
get,
hard on us. Yeah,
yeah.
that's sad. That make us sad. Did you ever have them laughing at you?
Oh yeah, yeah. I get them laugh. They curse at me sometimes. They'll call me
They know I'm scared. I think all the spirits in this plan know that I'm scared, and they always laugh of my. When I laugh, they laugh with me. It's so some stuff is so personal that you don't want to put as a show in
no,
YouTube.
no.
It's so those are experiences that you hold to yourself because it's so precious
Mm-hmm.
that you don't want to make this a show.
No.
But if I put my mini clips that I have that I was like, oh my God, and they laughing, like
Mm-hmm.
and come
Mhm.
and laugh right away. And I was laughing at them and they laugh again because I was laughing and they will laugh. So those little videos, when I go through, it's like, it's a confirmation. That's real. That's not my head. That's not just a radio going through. It's in America, what radio will say Fatima?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly.
It can say Chris, it can say Michael, but when someone say hi Fatima,
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
you know what I mean? What radio in Utah will say that? So
And pronounce it correctly.
Yeah.
exactly, because here in United States, you guys say Fatima,
Mm-hmm.
but in
Yeah.
Portuguese, you say Fatima. And they were like, hi, Fatima. I could hear in the kitchen. And I almost pooped my pants. I was looking for my dog. I'm like, you go with me and you bark, making them scared so I can turn off. But those are good experience. And I feel so, so sad when I see great experience like that turning in a show. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
So you, Mike, and Chris, you guys have a lot in common. You guys don't play around
No.
fake evidence. You show what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
This is what working with Chris sometimes sucks because I have an idea and it's just like, no, it is a no. You know what I mean? It is no. I'm like, but no, that was, no. But now I get why the respect she have for the paranormal
Mm-hmm.
is because she have a lot of experience and she don't want to mess up that.
Yeah.
Not everything is supernatural,
No.
but when it is, it's clear. You don't have a doubt. And when Chris have a doubt, I know that it was not
Mm-hmm.
something because when you have a doubt, don't use it.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
can't
this is
use.
what I see when you do your videos on Facebook. I watch it from the whole video and I see you exactly like that. You go again and ask again and you want 100% sure that what you ask it is what
Mm-hmm.
you got. It's just
Mm-hmm.
like Chris, and sometimes I'm investigating with Emily and she's repeating the same time. I'm like, oh, he give up. But because she really want to know if it's legit, and
Mm-hmm.
and this is a good thing.
Yeah. That's what you have to debunk. That's there's nothing the matter with that. You want to make sure that you debunk and make sure it's the authentic thing before you put out. You put out on your channel or whatever to make sure this is exactly what is being said, and there was no contamination around to make sure that it was a false positive.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
this
like,
is how she does. We go into investigations and she do the hard job because I don't like that part. And she love it. And
Sometimes she'll
sometimes,
flee the room. She'll flee the room if things are actually happening, because
yeah,
I've
there's
when it's
seen.
when
some of
it's
the
too
times
much, you have to understand. I'm autistic and I have ADHD. So when it's too much for me, I can handle, guys. I just
what
like,
I really get excited when we get answers. Like as soon as you ask the question, they're answering it.
Mhm.
And that just recently when did we go there? It was last year, wasn't it? When we went to that one place and we were asking the questions and we were getting the answers. I
With
mean,
the
just
hotel.
was the hotel and helper. That is the
yeah.
place that every time I go to this hotel, They answer right away. Boom, 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 with no stopping. You
Yeah.
ask the answer. You ask the answer. You ask the answer. And I was so overwhelmed. And Chris gets so excited. And I'm like, I need to go pee. I need to get out. But she gets so excited, and I get so messed up. It's so funny to
Yeah.
watch our videos after.
Well,
It's
that's
just
like
it's
that's
just
like
really exciting.
oh yeah, it is because I've seen you guys when you guys were at the Clown Motel. I saw
Oh
that.
yeah.
You were getting a lot of stuff there. The REM pods were going off.
Oh yeah.
Real good.
Chris have a really good she I feel like Chris is more like a sponge. Whatever we go, she get communication. I think
Mhm.
it's because she's genuine when she talk to them. She's really show them respect. It's different of you going with 5 cameras and is anyone here? Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? I
Mhm.
think the spirits can feel your real intention.
Yeah.
Is they're here to help me, to listen to me, or they're here for blah blah blah.
Yeah. Well, it's like
It's
you know, like it's like you said. If you show up with a bunch of people and cameras, to me sometimes that can be intimidating to them.
right.
You know, that'll just lessen the activity and they don't want to even participate. But
Right.
if it's
Imagining
like
it, right? If you were from
yeah,
1800s
yeah,
and someone come into your room with cameras, thermal stuff,
yeah,
10 people. I like when we do public investigations, me and Chris, we went to a bunch. We part of a bunch. We have less and less evidence
yeah, yep.
than when it's just me and her.
You know, it's hit and miss sometimes too. You get what you get, and
Yeah.
sometimes you don't get anything. You can't give up. If it's something that
Right.
you want to pursue, then you just keep going forward. The more you practice, the more you do it, the more evidence you'll get. You know,
Right.
you're not going to get it the first time around. It's like why I got I have you know the Panasonic DR60 is a voice recorder that is famous throughout. Everybody knows about it,
Oh yeah.
and I'm not going to pay. I've seen them up to $7,000 on eBay now.
Right?
It's not.
I can make some money, Chris, because I
Yeah,
have it. I'm
you
gonna
know
sell it.
it. Okay. It's going to pick up. It's sure. I believe it picks up EVPs, but they don't sound that great. They sound garbled. They sound like you're underwater. But sure,
Hmm.
you're going to get results from it, but don't rely your trying to think of the word your reputation on it. Don't
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
keep your reputation just to use that one voice recorder.
Right.
Branch out and use other ones.
It's show on TV. People think is the best one, but honestly, my favorite one was my old Sony. I used it
Hmm.
in my college, like 10,000 years ago when I was in college. And I even give it this to Boy's Spirit. This is the one that he's using now.
I saw
It
that.
was
Yeah.
my first recorder. And Chris' recorder is older than her. And it's the best ones that we have, right, Chris?
Hmm.
And I have the fancy ones that I got nothing. Nothing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I've,
what
I've gotten
hurts
an
me?
I've gotten an EVP on my digital camera on the video recorder setting.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've seen.
And it's like I tell people, you can get EVPs off your phone, like we were talking earlier. I
Yeah.
said, you guys don't have to buy fancy equipment. I said, use what
Just
you've
get a
got.
Nokia like Mike is doing.
It's just
I have
literally,
a flip phone. I have her flip phone. Hers is the one that slide, Mike. I'm gonna use that one. She have
This
one that
yeah,
slide. Yeah, this is new. Now this is fancy, Mike. She have one that is slide. It's the old one,
yeah, old school slider.
Oh, has this still got the rotary on it?
and have the keyboard.
No, no, but
Have a
it's the
keyboard.
sideways one where you turn it sideways and
Oh
it
yeah, I
slides
used to
up.
have one of those. Those were always good.
I'm gonna start using that one. After seeing Mike using this Nokia, this Nokia was my nightmare when it was a cell phone. Now I wanted that. I wanted
This
that
one.
one. I have that one, right, Chris? This is the
Oh
one
yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, the Sony ICD ST25.
I
So
don't like that one, Mike. I always
why?
I don't
Why?
like it. I like the Zoom. I like the Zoom ones that have a big heads and
I
stuff.
know. I'm old school. I like the old
Yeah.
the old
My
ones.
little recorder is a Sony that has the USB that slides out from it.
Oh yeah. And then
Yeah,
you just put it right into the computer.
Yep.
it's older than her. It's
Yep.
older than her recorder. Her
Yep. But
grandma was using.
it's a good one though. I
Her
mean, I
gra-
like it for the simple fact that if I
Yes.
want to download it somewhere, I can just plug it in.
No, that's good. That's like
Yeah.
where's that?
but it's still Chris. Mike have a Nokia. Shut up.
Hey,
We
if
have
it's
to go
not
to the
broke,
pawn
don't fix
shop to
it.
get a Nokia.
I
We
have
have
a
to.
word that I have an Olympus that I use quite often. It's in here somewhere. I think
I had a Olympus,
One
but
second.
someone stole it on during a public investigation. Someone stole it from me.
someone
Oh,
stole it from you?
Yeah, I
Man.
have things happen with me in public investigations. That's why I'm not going anymore.
Yeah.
I'm done with that.
I can't remember where I put.
Hi,
Anyway,
Tracy.
it's an Olympus
Hi,
VN7.
Jose. We
22
have some
PC.
friends here. We have a Leo Graves from Portugal.
Hello.
Oh, Leo.
We have Alex is here. Hey,
Alex.
Alex. We have Lia Pimentinha, our friends from Brazil. Let me see. Leo Graves from Portugal. We have Julgamento. We have Jessica, our friend here from Utah.
Woo! Yes.
Hello, guys. Welcome to our
Well,
mass.
we should have let's have Mike show us what he's got. Let's listen to
Yeah,
some
Mike,
of
please put something on for us.
this.
I'll put Mike big, and me and Chris will be small.
Yeah.
And Mike will be
Not
big.
too big. There we go.
Yeah, like me small. Host, co-host, and Mike.
Alrighty, let's see.
I'm drinking my soda here because we cannot show like brands.
Oh yeah, because they do the strikes or whatever.
Yeah, they mark us, and I don't want a Chris to have a headache.
Well,
More than being with me. It's enough a headache for you.
so Mike, is there a reason for all the different names for these devices?
Not really,
Okay.
because everybody names. There's famous ones. The Wonder Box by somebody. You know, everybody's got their
Yeah.
own. So I just decided, you know what? Enigma means something you can't explain. Paradox is the same way. Shock
Okay.
box is whenever playing something shocking comes out. So we'll call it the
I
shock
got
box.
you. Okay.
So let me see if I get this thing to.
Because I'm sure that question has crossed other people's minds as well.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Let me turn it down a little bit. If there are any positive spirits that would like to come and join Amitav, Chris, and I on this broadcast, please feel free to do so. Negative spirits, please stay away. Of course, I always say that because I'll always get one that comes through and he's negative. There we go. That's just a sound bar to see how they come through. So
I love this soundbar. I'm gonna send my boxes to him.
you hear him?
Vocês podem ouvir, pessoal? Pessoal do Brasil aí, de Portugal, vocês podem ouvir? Can you guys hear everything?
You're testing? They said we're testing.
Wow, the sound is really good.
They said we're testing. That's when I asked, is everything good? They said we were testing.
Está testing.
You guys want? Hi, Mike. See, they said hi, Mike.
Just like what from me. Hi, Fatima.
Yeah,
Like,
I get it all the time. They'll go, hi, Mike, help me, Mike. How many spirits are with us right now?
No, Leo, it's perfect.
Yes? Better? What's better? A spill? What'd you spill? A gift? Can you guys come through and say hi? Let me turn it down a minute. Can you guys come through and say hi to Amitov and Chris for me? Yes, Mike. Help me. Saying help me.
Was clear. Help me.
Yeah.
Was clear.
I like that there's no static in there.
You'll see.
It's very clean. It's very clean.
Yeah.
Help me.
Help me.
Can you guys, do me a favor. Instead of saying help me, I know we try to help you as much as we can. Can you guys come through and say hi to Amitov and Chris for me? And everybody else that's in the in the chat room. Hi. They said hi.
Wow.
But see, and that's a sweep rate all the way down. If I go up on the side.
That's unbelievable. Nice.
You know, you can get it all the way up. I call it jitter. And when they come through on the jitter, they can actually do full sentences. I've had them come full sentences on there. But I'll keep it at about mid to bottom. You know, the slow rate, slow sweep. He said Amitov. He said Amitov.
See, Chris, I'm not scared anymore. I'm doing this a lot now.
That's good.
Now say Chris. Chris.
Come on, say Chris, guys.
They usually do.
Chris. Mike.
Now I got scared.
Chris, Mike. See, once they start coming through, you know, it's like opening up opening the door to invite them in. But,
Chris, do a question, Chris. Ask a question. See if they can answer.
yeah.
Where are you at right now?
What? Oh, me or them?
Them.
Oh. Can you guys come through and answer Chris's question? Where are you right now? Spirit. I'm Sam. Help me. Can't help.
Wow.
What kind of help do you need?
What kind of help do you guys need?
Leo heard heaven. Leo Graves, he heard heaven.
7. Is that how many souls are with you? 7? Problem. Yeah. Actually, what? Hurry. Let us out. It says hurry, let us out.
Wow.
I get that a lot too. They'll say, let us out. Kill me. So when they say stuff like that, I'm like,
is somebody keeping you trapped somewhere?
soul. Are you guys
I don't believe how it's so clean. Like,
Yeah.
the words
Yes.
are very clean.
Chris
Yes,
answered.
they're
They said yes. When you asked if you're trapped, they said yes.
They say yes.
Do they know where they're trapped?
What was that?
Do they know where they are trapped?
Where are you guys trapped at? Yes, ghost box.
Oh wow.
Interesting.
Oh wow.
Home. Said in home.
Home?
Well, that could be that they are attached to their home and they're still
Yeah.
there. You know, that's the only environment that they know and they're afraid to leave.
Yeah.
That's what I sit there and consider a ghost.
I'll be like that. When I
still-
die, I'll be here. Get here. I will.
But if you guys sit there and listen, you know, like Amitav, like you said, and Chris, that you know the responses come right out.
Yeah.
You know, like, and as we were discussing before, when you're building a portal, you don't have to have $2,000 reverb. You know, you don't need a $1,000 sound gate.
Exactly.
You don't need all that stuff.
Less is more every time.
So
yep. I like the sound of that. I mean, it's so clear.
It's amazing. I like the bar. I wanna. It's too now. You got me. I like the bar thing. I need one.
The light bar?
No. Go to Walmart. Go to the electronics section, and this is called. Hold on a second. Hold on, real quick.
Too bad. I'm going to Walmart tonight. I need that.
You're going to Walmart.
I need that to put my new portal. It's so cool. Look at that. Lights. Lights is my thing, you know.
Well, yeah. See, and then you can tell when they're actually talking, you know.
Yeah.
So go to Walmart.
Oh.
You go to Walmart, go to the electronics section, and you get this.
I don't even need to go to Walmart. My youngest have that one. I'm gonna just take it.
Oh, there you go.
It's Sebastian have one of those. It's gone.
Even from the kids.
It was only like $8, you know. So I got.
He can buy another one for him. I would take it tonight.
I got a spare one just in case. This one, I bought one off of eBay, and I think it lasted maybe 2 portal sessions, and I threw it away because it was just.
Yeah. You know the game Pac-Man?
Yes.
You know the game. So I got one that is do exactly like that. The bar sound is with the Pac-Man.
Oh, really?
I have one. I have one too.
Pac-Man.
But I was thinking, I try to be a serious ITC. If I put Pac-Man, people will not take me seriously, you know. So I use it alone when I'm investigating, but when I'm doing for the channel, I don't use the Pac-Man thing. But
yeah, but see, it's even reacting to your voice when you're talking.
Yeah, that's so amazing. Sebastian, say bye to your sound bar. Mine tonight.
All right, let's turn it. It's disco.
Yeah, it is.
Spirit. Can you guys said stop it. Can you tell me how many souls are with us right now? Can you tell Amitav and Chris how many of you are around right now? Pass. Get them off. Get out. You said what? And he said, I said, no. How many spirits or souls are with us? How many spirit friends are with us? So everybody's got a spirit guide of some sort. I have 2 that I connected with when I started back doing this on the patio.
Uh-huh.
When I started doing the voice recorder with the Sony ICD ST25, I got these 2, a male and a female, Elizabeth and John. And John and Elizabeth always come through. Elizabeth is like the most quietest little thing when she talks. You know, I think she's scared to talk, but John kind of pushes her. come on, talk. We're both here. So he'll kind of talk for her. I'll say, how many spirits are here? Can you say who you are? And they'll come through, and John will come through, and he'll say, it's John and Elizabeth. He'll sit there and say,
He would
here.
say,
Wow.
Because I've had when I was doing EVP, there were a couple of sessions I asked questions, and this one question I was like, I'm going to throw a looper in to see if they can answer it. So I said, in the movie Mary Poppins, what was her favorite phrase? And I stopped the recording, went to play it back, and asked, after I heard my question, the response back was supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
No kidding.
Yep.
Holy smokes.
what?
Yep. Yeah.
Wow.
Goodness.
Yeah. And I asked who created the airplane or the light bulb, and they said Thomas Edison. So who's the president of the United States when you were alive? Lincoln. So.
Wow. They will give you like boom.
Oh yeah,
boom,
they'll be
boom.
point on when they'll answer your questions, but there are things that we are not meant to know, like our own future. And I believe that people that ask what's going to happen, because there's a lot of channels on YouTube that deal with apocalypse, and Armageddon and all that stuff. That's something that we shouldn't pursue. If we're going to ask questions, if we need to ask questions, modern day is fine, but don't ask about the future, because I believe as angels and souls that they have a law that they have to abide by, that they can't sit there and tell you what the future holds for you. Your own future is what you make it. They're not going to predict what you're going to try to make it. That's not in their bounds to tell you, what's, how am I going to pass on? I don't want to know that.
I don't even want to know. I'm not going to. Anyway, me and Chris, we were talking about this today. I'm like, no, I need time. I have a lot of sins. I don't want to know.
Yeah.
And then I'm
because I even asked, I go, do you follow laws without saying what actually happens to us? And I've had them come by and say, we can't say, or yes. So they do follow a law of upper power, to where they're not going to sit there and tell you, like people are going to ask, oh, am I going to win the lottery tomorrow? No, they're not going to tell you.
That makes sense.
That's your fate. That's what fate is. Whatever happens to you happens to you.
Why someone will ask
create it, or you can prevent it.
So. Why someone want to know when they're gonna pass? You know what I mean? Like I believe, like paranoia, we have a paranoia from that day on. I will not even leave anymore.
Oh yeah,
I will just be a paranoia.
I agree.
And what if that doesn't happen?
Exactly. And if it's a bad spirit, if it's not a good spirit, a good soul, but it's like a bad one trying to, scare you. And this is not something I will ask.
I think you guys remember years ago. Do you guys remember Mark and Debbie Constantino?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. They were friends of mine here in Nevada. And we had, I did a couple of conferences with them, and we did Red Fox's mansion. We were one of the first groups in to do that. And
she was so adorable.
Oh, yeah, Debbie was very nice. Mark was very nice too, and they never went about they didn't tell people their business, and it's sad what happened. But some people pursue, it's like Lisa Marie Presley passed away a couple of days ago. Now there's people actually on YouTube that are trying to contact, come on, give these people rest.
Oh my. This is happening in Brazil. Like people die today, and the next day channels are doing sessions. Like, come on.
I know.
Have some respect for the family.
So,
have some respect.
So I was on the patio and I took the voice recorder, and I was sitting there talking, and I'm like thinking to myself, it's been several years since they passed on. So I'll see if I can try to reach them. And I believe there's a couple of the videos on Facebook where you can hear Mark and Debbie actually come through. And I said, to Mark, Mark, can you tell me, what I asked Debbie, I go, Debbie, what was your favorite place to do EVP at? And she said, came through and said Queen Mary. They did a lot of investigations at the Queen Mary.
Yeah, they did.
And then I asked them, I go, what was your favorite voice recorder? Panasonic DR60 came through. You know,
Wow.
so I decided to go ahead and, I was like, well, they're friends. I'm not going to do this to try to say that I contacted so and so. It's just out of respect.
See, it's your experience. You know what I mean? Some stuff are not for a show.
No.
It's your own experience, and that's why we hold those.
This is for sound level. It can be used, but a lot of people use them for show. That's all right if it gets you, if it's what you
Chris
want.
love that. Chris love that. One thing that Chris did to me, in the live, we were in a hotel here in Utah. I don't remember the hotel that we went. It's the one that the mom killed all the kids. She threw all the kids out of the window.
Oh, Shiloh Inn.
Oh.
Yeah. We have this live, was Halloween. And we went to the room that the mom threw the kids out of the window. So we know that that place would be very active. We expect that. So we prepare for it. I was in the bathroom pooping, not kidding. I was pooping in the bathroom. Chris yelled at me, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm pooping." And she's like, all the EMF detectors went on. All them together.
Everything.
And this bastard over here, Chris, she was thinking that I have a remote to turn them on.
I thought you had a radio or something.
She thought that I have. I came out of the bathroom and Chris, oh, they all turn on. What you have? I'm like, I have nothing. I was just in the bathroom. And she make me she made me do this. Was live, Michael. This is how embarrassing my life is. She make me took my shoes off so she can see that I don't have any buttons or anything on me. This was live. Yeah, this was live. And after
I was debunking.
She was debunking me completely. I almost got naked in live, and soon she did that. All the lights went on again, and I was with her on her side. I got so scared that I tried to run
back in the bathroom.
And she blocked me. She's like, "No, you stay here."
Stay here.
And indeed, Michael, all the light, all the REM pods went off. It was all at the same time. It was like insane. I never had that experience, and she was with me, and that night helped a whole night. And it was you one day, if you come to Utah to visit us, I know you're gonna do one day, we have to take you there. Because it is a place that is not like, it's nothing that would do that except kids. Because with 6 kids, Chris, in that room that the mom killed, with 6 kids, I think.
I think so. If I remember right.
This will be like, for me, an activity that a kid's playing, you know what I mean? Running through to see the lights and stuff, not adults, spirit adults doing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, interaction. Yes.
I think
we had an EVP with the little kid laugh.
It was a good investigation.
Came through the spirit box.
Really?
We were having. Yeah.
We have this live. It's in my channel. This live in my channel that she embarrassed me live, but it's okay. I forgive her already.
We have here in Vegas. We have the first cemetery ever built. It's called Woodlawn Cemetery.
Taking notes, Chris. Get a paper. Get a paper.
So I did an EVP session there one time, and when I was recording, I said, "Is there anybody around?" And I got "help us," and then in the background you could hear a female crying.
Oh,
she was crying. Yeah, and it's like, okay, that's a sad spirit. She's trapped her.
Yeah,
but you can hear their emotion. Like I said,
where the cemetery is at?
It's called Woodlawn Cemetery.
Woodlawn.
Chris, take notes.
Like lawn, like mow your lawn.
Yeah, WOODLAWN. It's the first cemetery in Vegas.
Okay.
Oh, we're going there. We're going there. I love cemeteries. I think the best EVPs I have are actually in cemeteries too.
Send your
Yeah.
drone in.
That's what I'm gonna
Take a
do.
drone. Yeah, take your drone over.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm gonna do. I'm doing the
Yeah.
drone on all the cemeteries I have opportunity to. But Vegas, I'll be soon, and I will stop by that one
Yeah,
and do it.
it's a good one. You got a lot of the old founders of Las Vegas there. You know, we have a couple of parks around here. There's Spring Mountain Ranch Park. I've gotten EVPs from some of their old cabins. There's the
Wow.
Clark County Heritage Museum where they have a bunch of like an old jail cell, and I've gotten EVPs in the jail cell.
Wow.
Oh,
That'd be cool.
those
Yeah,
are good.
because what they at the Clark County Heritage Museum, what they do is they take the whole uh, the whole house. Like they have like 7 or 8 of the original houses that were downtown. So that what they do is they preserve them. They put them on a big truck, take them to the museum, preserve it, and let people go in and out and see how they.
Oh, Chris,
Yeah,
that would be a good one.
and you
Yeah.
can you can get good EVP there.
Huh.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
this
We
is
should
her.
check that
This
out.
is her main thing. She loves EVPs. So,
Yeah.
It doesn't
Definitely
have
have to check that out.
well, it doesn't have to be haunted either. You know,
Oh yeah. No.
it's a historic spot. You're going to get something.
my
Oh
house
yeah.
is not haunted, and I get lots of
Oh,
stuff going on
me
here.
too.
Yeah.
I get stuff all the time here, and nothing
And
happens.
I have the lights now. Now, Michael, since I start doing the portal, I clean up the portal. I fix them because I stop using, stop using portals. They don't turn on. So
Yeah.
I'm cleaning. Another day, I have my beauty sleepy here, and the all the lights went on.
Oh
I
man.
almost passed, and I would have to talk to someone through my spirit box.
Oh, you could talk to me.
So now my house is not haunted, but they like to make you know they are there.
Oh yeah.
It's because they know that you have the ability to communicate with them.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's a
and
chain reaction. Once you
Yep.
talk to
For
one,
sure.
then they run and they tell their friends, "Hey, this
Yep.
guy, this
oh
gal,
Jesus Christ, Mike,
can
Yep.
don't
sit
say
there
that.
and
Don't
communicate
say
with us."
They're like they know how to communicate.
Hmm.
Go to
that
them.
girl, that
Yep.
crazy lady over there. She don't speak English very well, but she have a machine that we can talk. That's what they do. My name is out there. Oh my goodness.
Help. Be nice. Disturbed production.
Ask them how many fingers I have up. If they can.
Guys, how many fingers is Amitabh holding up? Can you come through and say how many fingers? Not 6. No,
It was actually 6.
was it?
It was 2 down here. It
You
was
said
actually
6.
6. It was. I like to do that for myself. You know what I
Okay.
mean? It was actually 6. I have 2 fingers
Nice.
down.
Oh
It was.
really?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
doing this to in my sessions. I hide it. I hide some fingers, and I like to trick them. And for me to get a right, this I do for my own. You know, because just I know that I have what I have here. You guys don't know.
No, but
We guys saw 4, but I have like this right here.
oh,
It was tricky. I like it.
they knew.
They know. They know.
Help me. Oh, yeah. It's a lot of that.
This is the hard one for me. Help me because
Mike, pain. Help us. Get you.
So do you have a favorite that you go to? Like that's your go-to machine?
Probably the paradox box here. There's
it's the
something I have to
main.
show you. Hold on. So this is the talk, the one I was talking to you about, Amitov.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's the one that Alex might like because it's got forward. Let me turn it on. It's got forward.
I like the size too. It's just like that S box, but
Yeah.
better.
But
Yeah.
it's got forward.
It's a bit better than the S box.
And then it's got reverse.
Chris loved the reverse.
I do like reverse.
This is one you're gonna like. It does random.
Random. Interesting. So it'll go forward and reverse.
It
Yeah.
goes forward, reverse, and random, where
And
it goes
random.
jump from station to station.
You can find too on eBay too.
Yeah, it's like $85.
It's cheaper than the S box.
Yeah.
Interesting. Random. Like it.
I like that.
That's
Those
the
are
S
my
box, huh?
cutie ones. I like that one.
Oh, that's the little radio.
Yep.
I love it. I love to work with them. I love it. Simon does some really good ones.
This is from Happy Droid in the UK.
Hmm.
But this has got a circuit in it to when it sweeps. Once it gets too much static, it'll slow down and speed up, and then you can hear it kind of get.
Oh, nice.
Huh.
Those are my favorite. Those are my favorite.
I know that's that one.
I like the compact ones that you can
Yeah.
take anywhere. By the way, Chris, I fixed your spirit box. By the way,
This
I forgot
one
to
is
let you know.
from one's from Austin Maynard. He's with Underground Paranormal. He helps Katie Stafford. That's what
Oh, nice.
Katie did the Inkbox S.
You have to give me those contacts.
I
I
will.
need
Austin
something
made this
new.
one. This is the Astrobox number 2, and it's got the XR1 circuit in it. Austin started talking to Steve and Katie Holte. You guys know them. Steve and Katie.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool. And so on this one, of course, you have this sweep right in the back. You just turn it on.
I will show you guys my favorite. I don't show to everyone, but I will show you guys my favorite. Nice.
Let's see on the back of it. Yep.
The battery pack.
Yep. You have 3 knobs. So you got one for bandwidth, one for reception, and one for speed rate.
You like me, I have to put stickers and notes so I
Yeah,
will
well.
not forget. Because we have so many.
Oh yeah.
You have to keep up. I will get mine really fast. Keep talking to Chris because I'll be back. He's right here.
So here's another one. This is a Radio Shack. That's a
Oh,
Radio Shack. That's the Radio Shack 12-797. I hacked this one. The ones like this I hacked myself. Just learning, going in and popping open the radio and trimming cutting the mute wire on it.
Uh-huh.
So it sounds. I got to unlock.
Those are the first ones that we actually start, we
What
learn to
everybody
hack.
started doing was the Radio Shack one.
This is the first ones we start learning how to, because you just cut one little cable and then we work with.
Yeah.
But this is my favorite. My teeny one. I love this one.
I think there might be too much interference with it right now. Yeah.
I love the Radio Shack.
If I'm out. Well, the thing too is that, a lot of these don't come with antennas.
Mm-hmm.
Just get these things are like $6. You get your little small antenna, and it plugs into the headphone jack. Just plug it in,
Oh,
and you got yourself an antenna. It works just as fine.
nice.
Look at that. Look at this. This is my baby. This is my favorite one. I just love it.
Your little
What?
radio.
Yeah. What I love about this thing is
Yeah.
because it's chargeable. Nah, it's it's chargeable. I don't have to bring batteries and stuff. I charge it once and I can use the whole month. The
Simon,
whole month. Yeah.
me
So
too.
that one,
Yeah,
yeah. So though this one, that's why this one never leave my home. I'm so attached to this one because if I drop it, I will pass out.
yeah,
So this one is my favorite. And this is what I use for my personal experience. When I'm not doing anything, I leave it on and they talk to me through this one.
nice.
Yeah. And all the other ones, SC Box, SB7, is the ones that I plug on my portal,
Yeah,
but I don't really like them. But for the portal, they were good.
yeah.
Because because the portal cleans out the all the static and it works. But
That's the same with the. I like the S for the Nokia. We're talking about voice recorders.
Mhm.
Using an old phone, like a Nokia. This is a 2360. The candy bar design, of course. And just you don't have to use the phone to hello. It's the voice recorder that's in this. And the sessions I've done with the Talk TV1 and the S Box, I've gotten really good results because there's something that the recorder adds a little something to it, when recording. So when I'll do a session with the S Box or the Talk TB1, and it loves the Talk TB1's random scan on it. Shams from Brazil, she messaged me one day, or she was talking to me, and she goes, "What's a good ghost box?" And I told her, I go, try the Talk TB1, because the S Box some people were selling it on eBay for $129. I was like, no, that's a little bit too much.
that's for the piece is not. It's too
Yeah.
much. It's too
So
much.
the Talk, the company name is Talk. It's TAKH. And Talk Technologies, this is the first ghost box they've ever made. And the reason I like it is because it had random, forward, and backward sweep.
And it's cheaper than
Yeah, it was like $89.
the popular one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The popular one. So it's really good. I like that one. I actually ordered me one like 3 months ago.
Hmm.
But the Chris, remember when we using the first SB7?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the first one. I like the sound of the first one. The
Oh, yeah.
SB7, the first one. This is
Yeah.
the new one. This is the T, right?
Yeah, this is the T.
This is the T. But the first one is better than the T. Like
You guys know about hush mode?
Yes.
no. She know.
Hush mode is when you turn on your PSB7T or PSB7 first, because some people do it. They'll put. So the idea is on AM only. Turn the volume all the way up. See how noisy it is?
Mm-hmm.
Turn it off. Then turn it back on. And then quickly. Let me do that again. I don't think I did it quick enough. See, it's not as loud.
Yeah, Chris is the queen of the SB7. She used for a long time.
And I've used this to where I'll use it with the Sony voice recorder, and they'll come through the static.
Did you try the new SB11?
No, that's a little too pricey. It's.
You know what?
Somebody had it, and we've used it before, and I don't know. I'm not an SB fan.
I got the SB11 with the silent thing.
Yeah.
The new one, the silent thing on a back part.
That's built in, right?
Yeah, come on.
You didn't like it?
I hate it.
Well,
I like the piece apart. I like to use the S box
yeah.
with the silent thing. What is the
Oh, the side
name?
one that you were showing, yeah.
Yeah, I like using the piece apart, but not on the SB11. Guys, it's ridiculous. And it's like more than $200
Yeah,
for something that will not give you what you need.
definitely.
I got so upset. Like when I thank you God, my sponsor sending me those things so I can try out.
That's
But
the only way to do it, is if you know people that have different pieces of equipment, is that's how you do it when you're
Mhm.
starting out, is try all these different ones and figure out which one you like better
Yeah.
before you start spending all this money on these things. You
I
know,
like I like the ones
people could
that are
dump so much money into these pieces and not like any of it, and
yes.
that, to
Definitely.
me, I just think that's just so awful.
It's
You
a
know,
big business now. It's
oh yeah,
all
Yeah, that
about
they're
money.
wasting so much money on crap.
it's like the Geo box. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
you
Come
know,
on. Come on. It even give me goosebumps when I heard this name. I'm
yeah.
like, come on.
For those who can,
$5,000?
well, for those who can
Seriously?
afford it, that's okay. But for us who live
right,
paycheck to paycheck,
Mike,
right.
this is not the thing. $5,000 for something that is not. It just have a cute light,
Yeah,
and your box is 10 times more effective than
yeah,
that one.
exactly.
But it show on TV, it have a light that goes blah blah blah, and people pay $5,000. I will not lie. When I start, I almost paid $3,000. Thank you God, I'm poor. I don't have that money.
Right?
And then something hit me on the head and say, "Well, you're gonna live in the streets if you pay $3,000 for a geophone." So
well,
I
that's
didn't.
And
okay.
that's why you guys learn to build them.
Yeah,
Exact.
that's
That's
like
why
taking
we.
an amp, putting the pedals on, and then naming it something, and then selling it for. I've seen $10,000. That's ridiculous. Come on, you know.
It's 10,000 now. My
Yeah, no,
gosh.
no, yeah, no, that's what the premiere edition.
Yeah.
That
That's
one that, Katrina have one. And that's what she used on her show, Katrina. And that one was $7,000. And I'm like, I have a little app that do better than that thing.
Yeah, right?
one of them had somebody was doing a demonstration of a geobox and a portal, and they said that I think it was on YouTube, and they said, "Oh, this is the great thing," blah blah blah, and they were trying to do a demonstration and they couldn't get it to work. No, sorry. No.
Send me
This
the
is it.
link.
This
I
is the
want to
number
I'll,
one
I'll,
comment.
piece of
it's
equipment
I
everybody's
want
got
to
to get,
comment.
and it
it's
doesn't work.
But,
I'm not going to name names. Tough,
but Mike, yeah,
so
I'm going to tell you. This
Um,
happens to me sometimes. And sometimes I'm so excited to show a portal to my viewers, and the damn portal doesn't work. And I'm like, what the heck? It was work 30 minutes before. And I just can't make that work in my face. And I do lives in my face. Oh, well.
it
What
drops. I know. I've seen it when you were doing the one that
the heck?
you were trying, the one that wasn't working for you, and you were like, ugh, and
What
then you were
the
looking around and you
heck?
grabbed your other portal and you started, you kept going.
And
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
know. I was like, oh,
why? And
oh,
what are you
I
doing?
finished the live, and then I'm like, that's a joke. And I turn it, and it's working just fine.
maybe they didn't want to talk.
It's it's just, you know what I mean. I think what I learned in 3 years of doing lives and stuff, that when your ego come first, things go wrong.
Yeah.
When I start seeing my equipments fail, like live and stuff, then I change my own behavior with before my life. I'm like, look, you guys, I need to show this to my friends in Brazil because they
Carrico.
don't have those things. They don't know how they work. And when I start doing that, things shift, Mike.
Watch out.
They shift. You know what I mean? It
It's
I
all your
think
intention.
it's all about my intention. Like if I want to show off how this work and explain everything, like I am so cool,
Yeah.
things fail. And I have like zillions of times that even in during investigations, my best equipment didn't come on. And so I have in 3 years, I have learning how to behave myself,
Hmm.
because it doesn't matter if I know a law, I depend on them. It's all about them.
Yes.
So when I show a equipment or a portal, a spirit box, I try to now be, I'm nothing here is you guys. And then things start to shift. But I
Hmm.
have situations that I was like, it was working. It was working, you know?
And then when they sense that, they stop.
Yeah.
They're not going to want to
And
participate.
this is how I have learned. I'm learning now. I don't know everything, but I know one thing. It's not about me and my knowledge. It's about them.
Hmm.
It's they do the show. They will say on your spirit box. It's not about you. It's about them. If they don't want to talk, you can turn 10 boxes and none will work. Nothing.
Yep.
But what is all about our intentions. That's why my channel is shifting to, I'm doing this to help them.
Yeah.
I want to be able to help them,
Hmm.
someone to listen to them,
Yes.
someone to be able to pray for them. You need a prayer? I
Yeah.
will do a prayer for you. Give me your name. So this is how my channel is going now, because I have all this equipment, and it was never a right reason for it, a noble reason for it. I just have things, but I did nothing good with until I learned that. You know what I mean?
And people, they believe that, they're talking, doing ITC, speaking the spirit, that, oh my God, I'm going to get negative results or blah, blah, blah. There's one simple thing that can cure all that. There's a power switch. Turn it off and walk away.
I
Yep.
know. I
You
do
got
a lot.
That's all you got to do. If you feel like you're being too overwhelmed, first making steps to do this, and you want to pursue it, but yet you feel in your heart that you can't do it, and you're getting to, it's getting too much for you. There's an off button. Turn it off and walk away. I've seen people do sessions, and it's just they've gotten so emotional about it that they've turned it off and they've completely walked away from the whole thing. But it's understandable. People get overwhelmed because they're thinking, what what's trying to reach out to me? Is it a demon? Is it a devil? Is it an angel? Is it what sort of entity? Because we have certain entities that I never thought would exist but do, because I've asked them. I've asked them questions. Do the people of the Fae exist? People of the Fae are fairies, leprechauns, dwarves, and I've asked them, and they've come through, and they said yes, they do. So in
Ooh.
my own belief in my head and in my heart, I believe that they do exist. Every culture, every country has their own version of a fairy, a leprechaun. There's Duende down in, Duende, Amitabh. That's the small dwarf type looking.
Mm-hmm.
There's that one. There's and in the Yucatan, there's the Alush down in Mexico. Everybody in Hawaii, they're little
Every
people
culture have one.
they call Menahuni. Every culture has something. And them answering my question, I said, do they exist? And they said, yes, they exist. So, you know, things
And
are,
and it's funny because I always laugh about it. Chris, no, I always like, "Ugh." And my friend gave me a little how will say duende English? The
Duende,
little, yeah.
Duende. Yeah.
She gave me one, and it was inside the inside the jar, and she
Mhm.
said, if you let him out, things will disappear. So you have to put him back in the glass and close. I know Chris know me. I laugh, but not in her face, but I laugh. When I came home from Brazil, I'm like, okay, I took him out for one night and I put away the glass. The next day, I couldn't find my keys. I
Mm.
couldn't find my meds, like the ones I have with me, like in the morning, because I have to take for ADHD.
Yeah.
And I look to the thing and I'm like, oh my, where's the glass? Where is the glass? I was like,
Where is he?
where is that glass? So I put
It's
it
like
back. I'm like,
Elton
I'm
and
so
Phil.
sorry. I'm so sorry. I was almost crying. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Closing the glass. And I'm like, I really need that med. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I do believe that objects can be haunted.
Oh, yeah.
It's like if you go to Bodie, the ghost town in California, there's people that take rocks and nails and stuff from that place. And when they take that stuff, they have bad luck. So they'll
is the
Mhm.
one
mail
that have a cave? Is the
Yeah.
place that have a cave? Oh.
Yeah.
And
And they'll
what?
they'll
And what
mail it back.
happened when they take things home?
And yeah, it's bad luck happens. If they take
Chris,
nails or rocks or pieces of glass from this place, then it's called
Chris,
Bodie. Yeah, it's called
I
Bodie.
got,
That's
I
why I
got.
always tell you, did you ask before you take a rock from the mountain wherever we're at, or the piece of coal from wherever it was we were at? Did you ask permission? I don't need to do that. Yes, you do.
Amitabh.
I brought a nail.
Ooh.
Sending back.
Oh, the railroad spike.
Oh,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, remember I did. Oh my, Chris, you bad. See, you bad
I
friend.
told
How you let me do that?
I
It's
was
all
telling
you.
you. Ask permission.
You
Oh,
didn't
it'll be
speak in
fine.
Portuguese. You say in English and blah 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 English. You know what I mean?
Christian
You have
speak
to speak
Portuguese?
Portuguese.
I don't speak Portuguese. I know how to say hello, good night, good morning, coffee. Very basic. I have to Google Translate all of it, just like
Oh,
you.
but
See?
it's also like names that are they call it the name game, and it's places that they have the name of Diablo, devil, demon. It's basically devil, like Devil's Hole, Devil's Canyon, Devil's Peak. Anything that is affiliated with that name.
Eh,
They believe that they're called window areas or portal areas, and
oh,
that there's paranormal activity with ghosts. There's sightings of Bigfoot. There's sightings of UFOs.
oh.
They call those window areas, and there's actually activity that happens within those areas. There's a book that I read by his name is Lauren Coleman. He's a cryptozoologist. He's a friend of mine on Facebook, but he's did several books, and one is called Mysterious America, and there's a chapter in there called The Name Game, and it basically explains in each state that where there's a name with the devil and something strange has a history of with that area, like Devil's Hole or Devil's Canyon or Mount Diablo. That weird activity
Interesting.
happens on
It's
stuff like that.
I have been in a Devil's Canyon and I
Mhm.
bring stuff home from that
Oh,
too. And I think tonight I will do a clean. I will take everything out of my house because it's all Chris' fault. You know what I mean? She takes me to those places to
I didn't take
investigate.
you to Devil's Canyon.
No, but
Devil's
I went there by myself, and then the habit of taking things home that happens.
that is not my fault.
And in helper, I brought stuff from the mine too.
Yeah,
Oh, the
and
railroad.
that's what I was telling you. Did you ask permission?
I think
That'll be fine.
I thought I did.
Hmm.
Need nobody answer. I just bought.
This is another one that I hacked. This is the Optimus 12-792. This is one of Radio Shack's first ones they ever put out.
Ooh. I was gonna say, I haven't seen that one.
You have more than me. You have a tango. So
I think it's. Here we go. Nope.
It's definitely a basic.
Yeah, it's your basic ghost box.
Yeah.
that's what I like. This is those are the ones I like to go out. You know,
Because a lot of people like the static.
I like it. I don't know why people don't like.
Chris, does this look familiar?
Oh,
good
look,
Lord.
Chris.
Look at that. Holy crap.
This is from her when she born.
Yep. This is, I believe, Frank Sumption was the first one to hack this.
Jeez, this
Started,
is so
you know what?
old.
You know, the Frank was the one that did the Frank's box and whatnot.
Yeah.
He was
Yep.
a friend of mine too before he passed.
Mike, I thought you just 20 something. How you have
Me?
this? How you have that? I thought you 20 something. I feel like you're older than Chris now.
We're all 20 something.
Cinco Cuatro.
Yeah, Chris is older than you. I am just 10 years younger than you guys. It's
Oh, that's
sad.
not okay.
It's sad.
That's all right.
I just
this
look good
one-
because
this
I-
one doesn't have a speaker
sorry.
on it, so you gotta have an internal
External.
speaker. Yeah, which is fine, but it works on the portal fine. You know, if I plug in if I take the Inkbox S and I put this on there, you could hear everything. You see if I
That's
can.
crazy that you have one that's hanging
Chris, look at
around still.
that. I'm gonna visit Mike, and
That's nuts.
I'm gonna take some out
Let me see.
of his hands.
Oh, there it goes. Sorry about that. Let me start the sweep. There it goes.
Chris, look at that. This is what we love.
Yeah.
This is what we love.
Yeah,
That's
this was one of
crazy.
the first ones that I ever started with. You know, that with a little speaker. You know, when we would do demonstrations with other paranormal groups here in town, that
Yeah.
was this was the first one that I started using. So then after that, after I got out of it, I put everything away, and I was like, I'm probably not going to use it anymore. So then I got the itch again, so I got that one, and then there's other ones that I got. There's this one.
Oh,
Let me turn
it's so cute.
It's like a retro. Oh, I call it.
Okay.
It's
This is cute.
it's a transistor radio. So,
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought that was a box,
No.
so I thought you're gonna reach in the box there and pull it out.
Yeah, it was like a box. Oh, I
Wow.
And it's got the sweep on it.
love
It's
it.
actually
I
got
love it.
it's got a sweep circuit that Steve Holte that he uses,
Uh-huh.
but it's on FM. It's on AM. Let me put it on FM.
This is exactly like we like.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's so cool.
Oh, then hold on. Let me show you another one.
Oh.
Turn this off.
Look at that. We're gonna be here like just okay. Okay.
I know,
Go
right?
ahead. Go ahead.
I'm just
Show
trying
off,
to think,
Mike.
do I have room in any cases?
That's one. This looks like
yeah, my friend John, he hacked that one.
this is a different model though. This is the Radio Shack 20-125. This is called the John Lewis Columbus. It's from the UK.
Ooh.
Yeah, that looks like an answering machine.
Right? Like,
A
yeah.
lot of them do.
Like the
Is
like
that-
the old answering machines that wasn't like the phone and the answering machine in one. Remember the old answering machines that used to sit separately from
in a
your
table.
phone?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, here's FM.
.com right now.
I love it. I love it.
Crazy.
So, Amitav, we were messaging. She messaged me when do you want to do the live, and so we were talking. And I go, yeah, we're not going to brag to each other what we have. And I said, yeah, I have like over 20 boxes. And I said, I have 3 portals. And then she comes back, she goes, I have 8 portals. And I was like,
And then he won on a spirit box. Portals I have a lot, but spirit box I don't have that much that he have.
He wins.
He wins that one. So I'm like,
the thing
in
is,
recorders, he have more recorders than me too.
everybody asked me, they go, which is your favorite one?
Yeah.
They're all my favorite.
The spirit boxes.
Yeah. The portals, all 3 of them. I love all my portals because I made them myself, and they're all equally as good. The ghost boxes, same way. I've hacked 4 or 5 of them myself. It's not hard to do. You know, if you ever need anybody that has a radio that is hackable, and if they need help, just let me know, and I could send you the instructions on how they can do it themselves.
Okay.
I have
you could help Alex to do his own.
Yeah, he could, because I have I have schematics that I've saved on Google Photos that I've gotten from people from certain radios that are really hard to, once somebody learns how to hack a radio, there's certain people that are out there that'll be like, oh no, I'm not going to tell you how I did it.
Oh, that's a BS.
Well, that's like the Panabox, the Panasonic Panabox. The only way that it can be hacked is by basically converting it, putting a different chip in it. That's the only thing that's done. There's no mute wire to cut in it to make it work. You got to have it converted to do the reverse and forward sweep on it, But people are selling those for like $600 to $1,000, and that's not worth it.
This is what I heard. So when I open my channel, I open to show people that what to do and what not to do in terms of buying popular stuff.
Yeah,
like you can have good stuff for $84, $100 instead of $5,000, or just because you see on TV or you see in people's hand, it doesn't mean that it's the best thing. It's not affordable. But now everything is just a business. Even the ITC guys, they don't care about anymore. They're just making money. It's just money. And it's a very few like you, me, and other friends that I have that care about the paranormal and want people to be able to have the things without sell a kidney on black market.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It's not about money. For me, it was never about money. I worked 2 jobs for years just to have a spare money to buy, things to take things in Brazil, because I know they can pay for it. I know they don't have money for it. So I worked 2 jobs to do that. But other people, they don't even care. They will tell you in your face, it's $500, it's $600. And then they know it costs $100 to make it. You know what I mean? But
there's always got to be there. Just because you see the thing being used on these TV shows, there's got to be a cheaper way. they're getting it built somewhere. Somebody is building those things for them
And
on
uh,
TV.
and
So
honestly, most of the equipments that we build from TV, we do tricks on it. They are
right.
not legitimate. They are not. We do some stuff here and there, so they have some stuff to show. So that's why Chris make me took my shoes off and shiz because
But I'm saying somebody's building these things.
Mhm.
So if you can find the right people that are building these things, you hook up with people like Amitav and Mike, and find the right people that aren't going to rake you over the coals for these particular items. Obviously, there's a gazillion ways to get spirit boxes. There's a gazillion different portals and things like that out there. They work. It may not be specifically the item that they were using on that
that
specific
Geoport.
video,
Yeah.
but
They not
it's the
the
same
Geoport.
principle, and it's so sad to see these people that think that they have to spend so much money on something when it doesn't have to be that way.
Do it.
It's
Do
just
do the budget way.
Sad.
It's easy. Just get a like that. Alex, you and I were talking about this one.
Is that the rechargeable one?
That's yeah. This is
it's
the
that one that I bought to the thing and we
Oh, in
raffle.
Vegas.
It's
you know,
simple. It's cheap and
it's like
works.
$30.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a new one. Did you see, Mike, the pictures on my
Yes, I
channel?
saw
It's
it. I want to see it
18,
work.
18
Yeah, I want to see it
bucks.
work too.
Really, I want to see it work.
It's just like the K2,
I know,
but
you gotta
cute.
do a demonstration of it.
I will this week.
And
And
this one,
I think it's a good one for you to, when you film this new one that I got for 18 bucks, you can see better the lights. It's not just like it's better. The layout is better.
I'm not telling anybody to go out and buy one of these.
I love it.
This thing's like
I love
$160, $200.
Yeah.
I love it.
I was lucky.
What?
I was on Facebook Marketplace and I got this for $70.
Oh,
What?
wow. Yeah.
I have the other ones. I have the I used to have the
The 100x,
tri-field,
blah,
the
blah,
natural
blah.
AM meter, but I got rid of it because I didn't really use it. But now I have the older tri-field meters.
No, you should not throw away.
No, I didn't.
Will,
I did a trade.
it will worth money. I have the first version of this one. It will.
Yeah, I have the first version of this too.
Yeah, it's like about $500 now.
Is it?
We're gonna be rich one day. You see.
One day. One day.
All right, guys. Well, I need to tap out. I've got to feed some animals. So.
Me too.
Nice
I need
meeting
to
you,
feed
Chris.
my animals
It was
here
nice
in my.
meeting you, Mike. Thank you for sharing all your
No
fun
problem.
pieces
My
of
toy-
eight,
My toys. My toys.
as the pirates say.
Oh, this is the other one I was going to show you real quick. This is the Olympus.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Look, Chris. It's from you. From your when you were a little girl. Look. Look.
Oh my!
I have a picture of her in high school
What
with that one.
Am I father time or am I that old on father time?
I like it. Like I said, when the older things aren't broken, don't fix them.
Yeah.
They're working. They work right.
They work it better than the Zoom.
This one is I've gotten good results. This is the one I had them come through and say happy holidays and
Oh wow,
happy New Year.
that's
Wow.
cool.
And I actually had I interviewed one. Her name was Gina. She said her name was Gina. She's a female, but it kind of got a little strange because she said, "I think I'm an angel."
Oh.
When they start saying "I think," then I believe that it's another spirit that's trying to
Trick you, yeah.
Yes.
Play around.
Yeah.
Because
They're
if you're an
trying
angel,
to
you know
disguise
you're an
themselves.
angel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know when you're an angel. But Mike, thank you so much.
Yes.
It was amazing. I just love it. I just love it. Like
Yeah.
you inspire me a lot.
I
with
hope
your
so.
videos, and also Alex too. We were always talking about your videos, and
Oh, this is
we
Alex is
sometimes don't
watching.
comment. Yeah, he
Alex is
was
watching.
here. He was here. Yeah, he was here. He's right there. He just leave a comment, put a little
Alex,
face on it.
make his face. Alex.
Every time it's so funny because I'm trying to not open my Facebook much, and I have my reasons why.
I know. I know.
Sometimes you need to have a break from negativity,
I know.
and
Yep.
Facebook, Instagram, it can be hard on us.
I know.
But he's always like, just go get. He just put a video there. Let's go watch it now. Just watch that. Just why didn't we go out the Facebook? And he's always watching his videos. And so in my channel, he will be with us. He will be a co-host. So he's very excited for it. So when we do a second live on Amitaf, my channel,
Yeah,
he gonna be a co-host. He's so excited for it. But
I'm sure.
thank you so much. I appreciate
Thank
your
you for
time.
having
Thank you,
me.
Chris.
Thank you both for
Thank you.
doing this.
It's
Thank
nice
you, guys.
to finally see you, and well, kind of in person, but you
Yeah.
know what I mean.
Yeah. But you see, because
Yeah.
I'm going to Vegas and I'm gonna stop in your house to try to steal some stuff from you. But
Actually, I was, when you were talking about going to Brazil, what for equipment and stuff, and I do actually have some stuff that if you want, I could donate.
oh yeah, please,
I've
please,
got
please.
some voice recorders that I don't use.
Please, yes. Chris
you know.
donated tons of stuff too that she loved. Yeah, right, Chris?
I would like Alex to have.
Oh, he's gonna cry.
Yeah.
Don't make him
Alex,
cry.
Alex,
He
don't
is.
cry, but I want you to have some of the stuff. When Amitov comes to Vegas, I'm going to give to her to give to you.
Oh, he will be so. He will cry for sure.
Well,
I promise.
that comes from my heart.
Thank you so much, Mike. He will. I'm guarantee you that he will cry when he sees this because he's a guy that truly trying so hard, and life is being so hard on him.
I'm sure.
It's always he lost everything last year with rains and stuff. So he's rebuilding his life over and over and over. And
Yeah.
it's tough, has been tough on him. But I appreciate. So I want to cry. I appreciate
Oh,
so much this. And yes, I'll send you the date. I'll see you soon. Thank you, guys. Love you guys. Have a
Love you
great
guys.
night.
Ciao.
Have a great night. Ciao.
Ciao.